Welcome again, Libra. Dadhichi here from astrology.com.au. It's March 2017 and an important month for you because of the cluster of planets in your sixth house, the sixth house being the house of health. The sun usually transits this part of your horoscope once a year, so February, March, we see that area of your horoscope is strongly focused. And right now, along with the South Node, which is a karmic planet, causes you to think about your activities from the past and how that may be impacting upon this current situation of yours, along with Mercury and Neptune. So 4 very strong planets all moving through this area. Mercury is not comfortable. In fact, this area of your horoscope is the worst position for Mercury, which is the intellectual planet. So what it effectively means is that you may not be really clear intellectually about what it is that may be causing some of the physical discomfort. Also, because this area regulates your working life at co-workers, that sort of thing, we can apply what I'm saying to your relationships in the workplace. It's important for you to be able to connect with people intellectually, but right now that may not be easy. There could be some health-related issues stemming from frustrations, for example, in the way you deal with others, or rather in the way they're dealing with you. If you feel as if you're not getting a fair deal, being incapable of discussing certain issues that have been lingering for some time, hence that South Node. And also the Sun, which is combining with Neptune right now, can show that some of the health issues you are experiencing may not have a normal basis. They could be maybe hard to diagnose. They can be there one day, gone the next. So even if you decide you want to have a checkup, doctor can't seem to find anything wrong. Tests will be clear. Normally, if we see the South Node there, it's an indicator that this can be related to some karmic issues. In other words, stuff that's really deep-seated, layered down underneath all your feelings, experiences from childhood. And so getting down to the nitty-gritty of that is not always that easy. You may need to, sit back, step out of the situation you're in, take a few deep breaths, and then analyse this through a more lateral perspective rather than through the way you've been viewing it in the past. The other big thing is the 4 planets connected now in your 7th house of marriage and relationships. So that's also a particularly strong area of the horoscope. Moon, Venus, Uranus and Mars, 2 lovely, soft, feminine planets, Moon and Venus, with these 2 really high-powered energy bodies, Mars and Uranus. For some of you, this may have been a rather explosive period, particularly the last week or so of February. Now Mars is moving away, but that is moving into the 8th house of your horoscope. It's in currently a very powerful passing opposition to Jupiter in your sun sign, and that can show super duper high expectations, actions that are taken with bravado, with, I guess, overconfidence that may not be really conversant with the consequences that may arise as a result of the decisions you make. Uranus is very explosive, sudden, abrupt, and here also we see now Venus, which is just about to move. This is your ruler, Venus. This is the ruling planet for your sign, Libra. Just about to move into the conjunction with Uranus, that oddball planet, the one that is progressive and doesn't like to play by the rules. And then we see a retrogression. So this is particularly important for you and also for the sign of Taurus. But for you, because I'm giving you your reading now, on the 4th of March, Venus moves into retrogression for some time. It does not go back into its direct motion this month. So you're going to probably be backing off. That's probably good. You're wanting to do something, and this is in business, in relationship, and you decide that it's not the right time. This retrogression gives you the opportunity to rethink and recalibrate what it is you're about to do. However, Mars does move into the 8th house. That is explosive as well. It's very sexual. It can be argumentative as far as money and the resources of other people are concerned. So I want you to be careful of that. I want you to, cross your T's, dot your I's, and be mindful of what's involved there. The nice thing, you have a trine aspect from Saturn, from the zone of negotiation, your 3rd house. And so therefore that is a fortifying aspect. And when you've got Jupiter there transiting your sun sign, it is always a counteractive benefit. It is what we call a protection, or like your guardian angel. The other 2 things I want to speak of before I finish up is the full moon that is taking place in the sun sign of Virgo, your 12th house, very spiritual area, one that will, after the 13th, cause you to want to retreat a little bit into yourself. And that's perfect because of what I started the reading saying, that you need some time to really get your head around what it is that's causing your angst in your work and in your health and in those relationships. So that full moon in the 12th house. Then we see a new moon taking place in the sign of Aries. That again is your 7th house. So that's going to go full circle again and bring you back into a strong consideration of your relationships towards the latter part of the month. That takes place on the 28th. So I hope that helps. I'll be back again next month. In the meantime, you can get a more detailed analysis at the site astrology.com.au. And, I've got a lot of other stuff there on your yearly reading, your daily readings, which are very, very popular. And any more personal matters, you can always reach out to us. And we're here for you. Take care. See you next month. Bye-bye.